I was first diagnosed at 26 years old.
I was 13 years old.
I was 46 years old.
I was 26 years old.
I was 47.
I was 53.
I was 67 when I was diagnosed.
When I first learned of my cancer, it was probably the most devastating news I'd have ever received.
I didn't know if it was the end of the world or not.
You go from planning what you're going to do for the weekend to, okay, what do I do to save my life?
A friend of mine had mentioned to me that she thought I'd be perfect for Imerman Angel, and so then I said, what on earth is that?
Imerman Angels is a peer-to-peer cancer support network that provides a connection between people who have survived cancer to speak with people who are battling.
That's our whole goal at Imerman Angels. Our goal is to make sure that no one fights this disease without knowing someone like them who's had a similar experience. And we believe that shared experience is how to empower those who struggle along the way.
Just being able to provide something like a mentor who's had the same type of cancer that you've had and who's been through the experiences that you've been through, it addresses those issues that are going on in your gut. It addresses those issues that are going on in your heart.
Seeing what Imerman Angels does, having somebody to speak with and ask the right questions when you need them, is a huge factor for anybody. I mean, even as strong as you know you are going into your treatments, to have somebody who's been there answer those questions for you is fantastic.
I think when I was diagnosed, Imerman Angels would have been an incredible asset for my mom, because I was, in everybody's hands constantly. The doctors were constantly asking me how I was, but they didn't do that for my mom. And so having somebody there to shoulder the burden of the one who's shouldering the burden for everybody is so powerful.
What I'm really looking forward to is becoming an Imerman Angel mentor. And I guess I really hope to help somebody. I mean, that's, to give back and to be on this journey for 5 years and now be able to actually help people is going to be huge for me.
I feel that I've benefited my mentee by giving her the allowance to, instead of being a victim in the situation, be a hero, be her own hero. Don't wait for anybody to come and bring you the flowers that day that they think are going to perk you up. Go outside and face the world, because it's going to happen the way it's going to happen no matter what.
Working with Imerman Angels and giving out things to people going through chemotherapy and giving back myself to mentors, that's what life should be all about. I find that, I own a business, a regular business, where I'm selling things and building things to sell, and I could care less about making another dollar. I'd rather just kind of give it all back. So that's the changed person that I've become.
We, the survivors, through giving back, through sharing our stories, through empowering others, it's one of the greatest feelings I can imagine out there. It's literally using what you already know and turning it into something positive, and giving it literally as a gift to someone who maybe just got diagnosed yesterday, and their whole world is shattered, and they're alone, and they're scared, and they don't know what's coming. But the survivors, of course, it's a beautiful thing. It's the gift of the family members and the survivors to give that story back. And 7,000 so far have signed up to volunteer to do that. And we hope to take this thing to millions and millions. We know they're out there. It's just a question of how quickly can we get to them, get them registered, and then get them in touch with the people who need them. How quickly can we really bridge the gap between those who fight today and those who've actually been there and survived and want to help?